Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 most beautiful places in the world. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to this channel for future updates. International destinations such as Greece, Croatia, Chile, and Italy, as well as US destinations such as Colorado, Washington, South Carolina, and many others are among the most beautiful places on the planet. Spectacular mountain ranges, beautiful green lakes, thunderous waterfalls, charming ancient towns perched on high cliffs, and parks that attract millions of visitors from all over the world are all available to visitors. It's possible that the hours and availability have changed. Number 10. Maroon Bells, USA. Located only about 10 miles from Aspen, Colorado, the Maroon Bells are two 14,000-foot peak, in the Elk Mountains that are reflected in crystal clear Maroon Lake, snuggled in a glacial valley. They are the crown jewels of the Rocky Mountains, and by far one of the most photographed scenes in the country. It is difficult to say when the timeless beauty of these two sentinels mirrored in the lake is more striking. In the summer, when every hiking trail takes you through fields of wild flowers; in the fall, when tall aspen trees dazzle with a rainbow of fall colors; or in the winter, when snow and ice silence the world. The best photo opportunities are from one of the many hiking trails. Access by motor vehicles is limited. The lake is popular among fly fishermen; even if they don't catch anything, the beauty all around them is enough. Number 9. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The only living thing on Earth that can be seen from space, the Great Barrier Reef is immense. Located in northeastern Australia off the coast of Queensland, this 2,300-kilometer-long complex ecosystem comprises more than 3,000 individual reef systems, coral cays, and hundreds of islands, big and small, with sparkling white sandy beaches. While immensely beautiful on the surface, the true beauty of the reef is underwater, where there is a living world composed of more than 600 types of soft and hard coral, creating a colorful and mesmerizing home to endless numbers of species of tropical fish, sea stars, mollusks, turtles, sharks, and dolphins. This diver's paradise can also be enjoyed snorkeling, in a glass-bottomed boat, sailing, from semi-submersibles, and just by plain swimming. Number 8. Torres del Paine National Park, Chile. Torres del Paine National Park, located at the southernmost extremity of the Andes, in Chile's Patagonia, is a place rich in natural majesty. It has soaring mountains, freezing blue icebergs carving from ancient glaciers, bottomless lakes, stunning geological formations, narrow fjords, deep rivers, ancient forests, and boundless golden pampas blanketed with wildflowers, and home to pumas and llama-like guanacos. The ideal way to explore Torres del Paine is on foot along one of the many well-known trails, but if you only have time for a few iconic sites, go to the three towering granite towers, or Torres del Paine, Los Cuernos, Grey Glacier, and French Valley. Number 7. Garden of the Gods, Colorado, USA. Colorado Springs is only a short drive away. Garden of the Gods is a public city park with no attractions because nature has taken care of that. Hundreds of massive red sandstone spires, bridges, and other precariously balanced rock formations are crossed by 15 miles of well-maintained pathways. Rock climbing is highly popular in a park with so many intriguing rocks, as one might anticipate. The forces that developed the surrounding Pikes Peak Massif, tilting it into a vertical position, formed the park formations out of bedded sandstone, limestone, and conglomerates. The remains of marine fossils, as well as dinosaur fossils, are easily visible. The 320-foot-tall Gateway Rock is the largest rock formation. Many creatures, including bighorn sheep, mule deer, and foxes, as well as more than 130 kinds of birds, have made the park their home. Number 6. Moraine Lake, Canada. Moraine Lake, a little, chilly glacier-fed jewel surrounded by towering mountains, massive waterfalls, and ancient rock piles in the secluded Valley of the Ten Peaks, in the Canadian Rockies, is an emerald beauty that takes your breath away. The water in the lake rises and changes color as the glaciers melt. Knowing that the hue is changed by the silt delivered by glacier streams may take away some of its beauty. Hiking trails run through the entire area, providing varied views of the lake depending on your elevation or location. You can also admire it from a kayak or canoe, or just by sitting on a rock near the river's edge. Take it all in since no snapshot can do it justice. Number 5. Lake Bled, Slovenia. you'll be sure that you're seeing some mystical, lost mythical land of dragons and knights. If you see Lake Bled in Slovenia from one of the far mountaintops, a vibrant emerald green lake with a tiny island in the middle, a church perched on its cliff, and an antique medieval castle clinging to its slopes, surrounded on all sides by massive mountains, snow-capped and clothed in dark, green, ancient forests. Lake Bled, which attracts visitors seeking romance on Bled Island, visitors enjoying a leisurely hike around the lake or rowing its placid waters, and young adventurers exploring the steep hiking trails of the surrounding Julian Alps and Karavanki Mountains, is a popular Slovenian tourist destination. Number 4. Mauna Kea Beach, Hawaii, USA. Mauna Kea Beach is a wonderfully gorgeous golden sand beach on Hawaii's Big Island, and one of the most beautiful of all the great beaches. The beach is long and wide and great for long walks, but it's even better for swimming, because the sand gently slopes out into the water, making it easy to enter even for toddlers or beginners. Wading can be done for a long time until you reach waist-deep water. Snorkeling is also popular, although only at the beach's two extreme ends, where natural rock promontories protect the shore. Although parking is limited, the beach is never busy, because it is connected to the Mauna Kea Beach Hotel. Number 3. Niagara Falls. 3 huge waterfalls that define the border between Canada and the United States are known as Niagara Falls. The falls are situated between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario on the Niagara River. When water from the Great Lakes broke through the Niagara Escarpment, on its way to the Atlantic Ocean at the end of the last ice age, the falls were formed. The falls are a famous tourist attraction, attracting honeymooners, families, and daredevils of all types, from those who rode down the falls in a barrel to those who stretched a wire over the falls and walked across it. The falls have inspired hundreds of painters to create beautiful works of art, and they continue to inspire millions of visitors, who come to admire nature's majesty, power, and stunning beauty. Number 2. Yellowstone National Park, USA. Yellowstone National Park is the world's oldest national park, with 3,500 square miles of wild, untamed beauty set aside for human enjoyment as well as its own protection. Vast alpine rivers, a simmering volcano expressing its strength in erupting geysers, and hot springs, deep canyons, dense ancient forests, snow-covered mountaintops, amazing vistas, and gorgeous trails abound in this recreation region that spans many states from Wyoming to Idaho and Montana. And among all that beauty, there is an entire world, bears, elk, wolves, bison, and antelopes, that call it home. The park is much more than a lovely place to visit, it is a valuable national treasure. Number 1. Arches National Park, USA. Arches National Park, located at an elevation of almost 5,000 feet in the high desert of eastern Utah, is a magnificent sight of red cliffs and blue skies. More than 2,000 boulders in brilliant reds and subtle buffs are precariously heaped on top of one another to construct fragile bridges, pinnacles, and arches, as we picture the surface of Mars to look like. The park spans 76,679 acres across the Colorado Plateau, with the Colorado River running through it on the southeast side. The peculiar terrain is mostly the result of the underlying soil's salt content, the pressure exerted by sediments, and the ceaseless labor of wind and water. The best way to view the park is to trek one of the many routes, which range in difficulty from extremely tough to family-friendly. A ranger program provides guided tours that provide a wealth of information about the geology, history, and flora and wildlife of this amazing planet. What do you think of our list? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want more videos from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.